we might hit hard. I don't think we'll blow up. Oh, slow down. Yes, and we've landed on Duna. So that's a really neat picture there. I'm getting some weird feeders sticking in the terrain. So that's kind of strange. But we can transmit this science. Transmit this science. And we have successfully landed a probe on Duna. And hopefully given us quite a bit more science. So alright, so here I am. I have my Duna lander. I have very little bit of fuel left in my interplanetary command module. As you saw before, I was having a little bit of trouble getting a Duna capture. Seems it was causing me a lot of problems. My probe caused some issues. I was just having all sorts of problems. I did get it landed, but it didn't record the video. It recorded the sound, and it recorded the mouse, the cursor, but it didn't record my video. So it's my intention to land. Did I pass it? I didn't pass it, did I? I was going to land. There was a valley over here that I saw that I thought would be good to land on, but maybe that crater will be better, and let us use the atmosphere to our advantage. So I'm going to attempt a manned landing on Duna. We might bring back enough fuel. These tanks are all full. Enough fuel to refuel this enough to get back home. I don't know where this guy's gonna stay. I might have to send a refuel ship with an extra pod on it just to get these guys back home. But for now, let's close our lander panels and decouple. Oh, I can do a crew report from here, I'll bet. Yeah, there we go. We'll transmit that. So that got us some more science. I will undock. We'll trade ships. Turn on the RCS. Go back just a little bit. And yes, I want to control. Oops. Turn on our SAS. Control from the capsule. No, that's mystery goo. Monopropellant. Oh no, no, I put it on there. Yeah, I have plenty of monopropellant. I should be just fine getting back. Can I take a temperature reading? I can, and I can transmit that for 56. I'm going to keep that data though. And where's that crater? There it is. I'm in a westerly orbit. So it's going to make it more difficult to come in for a refueling. It's a pretty neat picture. So I'll point retrograde, and I'm going to change my camera view for landing. Get over there, come on. There we go. Time warp a little bit. Make sure my throttle's off before I activate the engines. I'm worried about hitting the stage button because the stage has got all kind of weird on the trip from the two different vehicles there. And this one. So there we go. Oh, and I'm already missing the burn. So here we go. I'm going to shoot for the far side of the crater in the hopes that the atmosphere slows me down a little bit. And I don't smack into the side of a cliff or a mountain. Right there should be good. There goes the command module, the Explorer 8. And is that the crater we're shooting for? There's the crater that we're shooting for. Hopefully it's enough below the atmosphere that I can use my parachutes to slow me down. Oh no. Which action group was my parachutes? It was 2. So I can deploy my landing gear. I did put ladders on. Oh, I didn't set those to an action group. I usually do that. So let's see. I can get rid of the maneuver node. And let's see if we can time accelerate here. And I am not hitting any atmosphere at all. So I'm just about directly above that crater. So I'm going to throttle up just a bit, pointing retrograde. And there, should be good. I'm hoping I can see a little bit of atmosphere. I'm not seeing this move at all yet though. So I can do a powered descent, but then I'm using up the fuel that I might need to get back home. Although I don't know how I'm going to get this guy home. I should have taken a guy out of the command pod and stuck him on the space station or something. So still no indication of the atmosphere. Not moving pretty fast. See if I can bring this down quite a bit. There we go. Now we're dropping. So I'll speed it up just a little bit. There we go. We're starting to get into the atmosphere. So let's see if I can deploy the parachutes. They turn blue. So that means that they'll deploy. That's their minimum pressure. And I don't know if this crater is deep enough to use the chutes. Boy, that's a lot of fuel I'm burning up. So come on. Slow me down, parachutes. And they're not slowing me down. There we go. If I can get it under 100 meters a second so they don't tear off. Where is my radar altimeter? There it is. There we go. Parachutes deployed. Still coming down pretty fast. There's a shadow. And we've landed. We've landed on Duna with a manned landing. Oregon and Kerman. This is the first Kerbal to land on Duna. Oh, and you can see the clouds. That looks really cool. So I can take a couple of screenshots. I can deploy our solar panels. And we're ready to extend our ladders and have Oregon Kerbin be the first Kerbal to walk on Duna. There's I should have turned my lights on when I was landing. That would have helped show me where my altitude was. So, okay. I'm going to press 3, and that's going to do a materials-based study that gives me 200 science. I'm going to keep that data. I'm going to record the crew's assessment, so he did a crew report. And I can transmit that data. Atmospheric pressure scan, so I might have done that on my probe. So I'm going to keep that. And then I observed a mystery goo. Did it do both of them? Oh no, I didn't want it to do both. But I'll keep that data. It did. Keep that data. And so it did. It observed both. Well, I put them on with symmetry. That's what got me. So that might work out. So can't get to hatch. So we're going to EVA Oregon. And our landing gear held together. Step. Take our first steps on another planet. We've been to moons, but we didn't walk on any planets yet. So Oregon's gonna walk over here so we can check the gravity. It's a little bit less than Kerbin. And take a picture of Oregon with his ship. And have him take a EVA report so he can make some red sand castles. So we'll keep that. We'll take a surface sample, which nets us 240 science, and we'll keep that, and we will plant our flag. And we'll call this Oregon's Crater. Alright, Oregon. So we've done all our science, we've done all our walking around. Can he run? Yeah, he can run. We'll climb back up into our lander. Add all our science. Close the ladder. And let's see if we can transmit some of this science. We can transmit this one and get full science value. So we'll do that. We'll keep that one. So we transmitted his EVA report, and we come out and look, and there's the Explorer. We're going to make that our target. So we'll time warp him around. And we need to head west. So I need to tilt that way when we take off. Oh, here, because this might be beneficial at some time while I spin around the ship. EVA. He can repack the chutes. So if we're able to bring him back with this part, then perhaps we can land this and recover him. So there's our other ship. Speed up a little bit more. So it'll probably take us a little while to get to him and dock. And this ship has enough RCS that we can probably rendezvous with the other ship if we need to. So we'll retract our panels. I guess I could have just pressed 1 for the action group. Our ladders are up. We didn't use our lights. And we're ready for liftoff. Turn on SAS and throttle up. Nope, 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 wrong way. 270 is west. Retract the landing gear. And we're going full throttle. So up through the thin clouds. And there we go. Cut the throttle. Spin around. And see if we can get Oregon back to the Explorer. And I'm not getting any kind of encounter. Oh, okay. So let's go a little bit north. Relative speed of the target. It would be horrible if we collided. So let's zoom past us. else. Oops. And I'm pointing the wrong way for my orbit. So there's some more wasted fuel. These we're about to lose. Stage lock is... There we go. That gave us a periapsis over there. And there we go. So we've landed and returned.